Data errors in annotation. What is data annotation? Data annotation is a crucial step in machine learning where human annotators label and annotate data for training modules. Data annotation is prone to errors which can impact the performance and reliability of the machine learning models. So we'll talk about the labeling errors. So misinterpretation of guidelines and inconsistent labeling is a major issue. Implication is it will have inaccurate model predictions and reduce the model's performance and compromises the decision making. Now let us understand about class imbalance. Class imbalance occurs when distribution of label in the annotated data is uneven. Annotators tend to favor certain classes or overlook certain rare cases. There is unequal representation of classes in training data. So these are examples of class imbalance. The implication is the biased model, of course, is giving poor performance or is underrepresented in the classes. Skewed decision making is there when we have imbalanced data. Let us understand about incomplete annotation. Incomplete annotation refers to missing or partial annotation within the data set. For instance, annotators overlook certain features or attributes due to time constraints, which leads to incomplete data annotation, which means that this will result in insufficient information for data modeling and they'll have reduced accuracy and compromised predictions. Now let us discuss about the inconsistencies in the data annotators. The inconsistency arises when different data annotators provide conflicting annotations for the same data. So varying interpretation will create ambiguity of data and there will be lack of clear annotation guidelines in the quality control measures. The implications are again the model training will help in creating conflicting annotations which reduces the reliability and increases the probability of errors. Overfitting occurs when the annotated data does not generalize well to new unseen instances. Underfitting happens when the annotated data is insufficient to capture the complexity of the problem. The implication is overfitting leads to poor generalization. Underfitting results in suboptimal model performance. Let us discuss about strategies to mitigate data errors. First is clearly define the guidelines and provide proper training to data annotators. We have to implement quality control measures and ensure that the annotators are in agreement and give feedback. Use data augmentation techniques to address the class imbalance and limited data. We need to employ multiple annotators to reduce individual biases and increase consensus. Regularly evaluate and validate the annotated data to identify and rectify errors. Let us summarize. We spoke about data errors. We understood and also tried to understand how these errors could be corrected. We also spoke about the different strategies and measures that can be taken to reduce the errors in the annotated data to improve the overall performance of the machine learning systems.